Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are retaking a closer look at a movement that captured the attention of the world, the Freedom Convoy that started in Canada. What began as a response to specific mandates quickly grew into something much larger. A powerful expression of unity and a call for freedom that resonated with people from all walks of life. Let's start from the beginning. In early 2022, a new regulation was announced for cross-border truck drivers. This policy became the catalyst for a group of truckers who felt their livelihoods and fundamental freedoms were being challenged. They decided to take action, not with anger, but with a peaceful and powerful statement. Their plan was simple but bold: to drive across the country to Ottawa, the nation's capital, to make their voices heard. This wasn't just a few trucks. It quickly became a massive convoy, stretching for miles. As they traveled from the West Coast, something incredible happened. People started gathering on overpasses and along the highways, waving flags, holding signs, and cheering them on. It was a grassroots wave of support. Families brought hot coffee and food, and donations poured in from across Canada and even internationally. This wasn't just about one policy anymore. It had tapped into a broader feeling among many Canadians who felt their concerns weren't being heard. The convoy became a symbol for those advocating for personal choice and bodily autonomy. The people who joined and supported the movement came from every background imaginable. They were parents, small business owners, veterans, nurses, and, of course, truckers. They were united by a shared belief in the importance of individual liberties and the right to have a say in decisions that affect their lives and bodies. The atmosphere in many of these gatherings was one of community and hope. When the convoy reached Ottawa, the streets around Parliament Hill filled with people. For several weeks, the area became a hub of activity. There were makeshift kitchens, serving food, music playing, and people sharing their stories. Many described the feeling as one of incredible solidarity, like a big family coming together for a common cause. They were there to peacefully demonstrate, to have conversations, and to request a dialogue with government officials. The core message was clear: let's talk. Let's find a way forward that respects everyone's rights. The movement was organized and driven by everyday citizens. People like Tamara Litch, a key organizer from Alberta, stepped up to help coordinate logistics and communicate the convoy's message. She, along with others, emphasized that the goal was always peaceful protest. They repeatedly called for respect, peace, and unity, urging everyone involved to remain calm and lawful. Their focus was on opening a dialogue and finding a resolution. The resilience and dedication of these organizers, who put their lives on hold for this cause, was truly remarkable. Of course, a movement of this scale attracted a lot of media attention, and not all of it was positive. The convoy was often portrayed in a very specific light, with a focus on isolated incidents. However, for the thousands on the ground, the reality was one of camaraderie and patriotism. Participants were seen cleaning the streets, respecting national monuments, and engaging in peaceful assembly. They were singing the national anthem, waving Canadian flags, and expressing their love for their country. The narrative often seen in mainstream media didn't always match the lived experience of those who were there. The financial support for the convoy was another significant part of the story. Millions of dollars were raised through crowdfunding platforms from ordinary people who believed in the cause. This demonstrated the sheer volume of public support behind the movement. When one platform was shut down, another one quickly took its place, showing the determination of the supporters. This grassroots funding was essential for sustaining the protest, providing fuel, food, and other necessities for the people who had traveled so far from home. The government's response to the convoy was unprecedented. Citing concerns about the ongoing demonstration, the Emergencies Act was invoked for the first time in its history. This gave the government extraordinary powers to clear the protests, freeze bank accounts of supporters, and take other measures. This decision was, and remains, highly controversial. Many legal experts and civil liberties organizations questioned whether the situation met the high threshold required to use such a powerful law, arguing that it set a dangerous precedent for handling peaceful dissent in the future. In the aftermath, the legacy of the Freedom Convoy is still being debated. But what's undeniable is the impact it had. It sparked a national and even global conversation about freedom, government mandates, and the right to protest. It showed the power of ordinary people coming together to stand up for what they believe in. For many, it was a moment of awakening, a reminder that their voices matter and that they have a right to be heard. The convoy brought to light deep divisions in society, but it also showcased an incredible sense of unity among those who felt marginalized. It was a demonstration of courage, resilience, and a deep love for Canada. The images of trucks rolling through the snowy landscapes, greeted by cheering crowds, have become iconic. It's a story about the human desire for freedom and the lengths people will go to protect it. It reminded everyone that democracy thrives on open dialogue and the peaceful expression of different viewpoints. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this important chapter in recent history. It's a complex story with many layers, and it's vital to hear all sides. If you found this video informative, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more content. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going respectfully. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.